maybe with tea or food or something, without you having to test it, without you having it, without you knowing the reaction. If you have to eat it, then what will come out of it, so become the product of your product. If it's health awareness, begin to exercise, begin to take everyone, Nenecherry here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time tuning in, you're welcome, and I hope you will stay by subscribing, hit the notification button so that when I upload a new video, you'll be the first one to see, because you will be part of the MVP. And please do share as to many people as you can, and comment. That's what will help my content grow and keep me going. Okay, so today I'll be talking about how to succeed in business, and I'm just gonna say some pointers, right? And I'm no expert to this, because I have failed in business in some way, and also I've had my wins here and there. So I thought it would be wise to share to somebody who would want to venture into a certain business and how they can grow and succeed. So number one, no brand bashing. Okay, it doesn't matter that you are two or three people in the same street that are doing that thing, and then you're able to bash the other one. Just do you know what to do with your business, how to do it, have great service. Then you will come up on top. And I'm also taken aback at the time when I read in a newspaper where I saw this other brand was bashing another by even encouraging the community not to go to this, I'll just call it like a marketplace, and get those things, because they can find, their products in their shop. And I was like, what a way to advertise, right? So do not bash any other person, because no sober client would want to be part of your sale, if I may put it this way. So remember not to brand bash. Okay, second one, become a product of your product. There is no way you can put out let me say a product, or maybe let's say your clothing or something, if it's something that has got to do maybe with tea or food or something, without you having to test it, without you having it, without you knowing the reaction. If you have to eat it, then what will come out of it, so become the product of your product. If it's health awareness, begin to exercise, begin to take it. If it's saying it's going to lose weight, you lose weight. If it means that your hair will grow, like I do with my hair products and my skincare, I have to use them, because I'm also into network marketing, where I sell wellness and health teas. And obviously when you see me gain, it is just because of my laziness, not because the products do not work. Because for those people that have seen me at the beginning when I was getting into it, and exercising and everything, it really worked. So you have to become a product of your product. And number three, yeah, and I remember in my video where I was talking about self-improvement, I talked about the 3 C's, but today I'll be talking about 2 C's, only because here in the business there's nothing about change. And if you need to have change, it is great if you see that the kind of business that you're doing, it is not right. But in business, it requires commitment and consistency. If you're lacking behind, and let's say if you went from advertising 10 times a day and you go to 2 times a day, you know that even the margin is just something, it's unthinkable, right? So you need to remain consistent, and you need to be committed to your business. Number four, I would say, do a research. And this, I think, will be right at the top of it, at the beginning of this point, to say, before you venture into your business, you have to do a research, knowing what kind of business that you have to do, what's your business target, like the market target, and your advertising strategies, whether you're going to use social media, word of mouth, meet and greet, right? And maybe reviews and samples, all those things, they need to be put in place before you even launch your business. So you need to do a research, and then know what your business is all about, know your target market, and all. and then you know that you're on your way to success. And then when we talk about advertising strategically, you know, um, it's important because you need to know where you're going to reach your clients, because it's not, you cannot say, all right, I'm going to use word of mouth when you only know 10 people, and yet you want your business to boom. So then it will mean that you need to get to get out of your comfort zone, because I mean, so many of us, including myself, I mean, I'm even like praising God for standing in front of a camera and being able to talk, because hey, it's something. But it's something that I also learned through network marketing with the business that I'm doing under TLC. It has helped me to know, to come out and be able to venture into things that I would normally not do. So you need to advertise strategically, and then have a revenue, right? Have a capital. You need to learn to have a capital before beginning any business. I mean, there are times when somebody maybe might give you here and there money, but you need to know how much is needed for your business before you venture into it. And then you need to know how you'll be able to continue supplying your clients, right? And then also how to budget, how to save, how much you'll be saving out of the profits that you get, and also the pricing. You need to know how much you'll be pricing, because sometimes you'll be pricing something that at the end of the day you're getting close to nothing. You're selling much, yes, but when you get it back and when you need to go buy your goods or anything, you find that there's nothing to hold on to. So you need to think about that. And then I'll move on to branding. How you make your how you brand is also, um, how you brand your products or your business. It matters a lot, from color to prints to, even services itself. Your service or your brand needs to show great quality of service, of prints, of color, so that it may pop to other people when they see that. Even I remember when I was talking to a friend of mine, when we're talking about business itself, and we're saying, you'd find that maybe in one street there are about five restaurants, and in every restaurant there are people there, not just because people are hungry. This is why you would find them in all of them, but because the people have got their own preference. That if you ask me, I'll be saying, oh, with this named restaurant or maybe fast food that I always like, I won't mention because I'm not advertising anybody, right? So I'll be like, okay, I love this fast food or restaurant, and it could be because I prefer their services. Maybe the food is not so good, but I just prefer their services. And you'd find the other people who go because of the food and not the services. So people would prefer what they like, even if the business is the same in the same street. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say, right? Okay, and one needs to find a mentor or mentors, and I know when I say this, I'm not saying you need to find a mentor so that they can be telling you what to do, but they should also push you to do greater things. And you don't just rely on the mentors to tell you what to do, but let the mentors be able to point out and say, hey, have you thought about trying this way, and how you're supposed to do it and everything. And I mean, what a way to do your business, because there are people that have and when you're, or rather, let me put it this way, you need to find mentors that are familiar with the kind of business that you are doing, all right? And so that they'll be able to at least direct you and show you how it's supposed to be done, where they've failed, where they've got their winnings and everything, so you can try to emulate them. And then also seek for help. Sometimes I think why businesses fail, we do not want to own our mistakes. We do not want to own the fact that we do not know anything. So it's important that you sit down with somebody and talk about your issues. They might help you to to bring up your business. And timing is the best. The time to launch, where to go, how to do it, everything has got everything has got to do with time. Yeah, it flashed out. Everything has got to do with time. So timing is the best. I don't need even to stress about this, right? And then I'll talk about recruitment and empowerment. You know, I think nowadays people are coming out into doing business, right? They're doing all sorts of kind of they've become creative in doing business. But then unfortunately people have also become, in I'll say it in this way, to say they've become greedy, that they do not want to stretch out, in a sense that they do not want to help other people, like even like recruit people. And if your business does not allow to recruit, then empower people to go out there and do something about themselves. I mean, this is why we go to school. Our schooling is not just about for yourself, but it's also for other people that may be struggling, other people that may not have gotten the straight A's, or maybe they didn't even get the chance to go to school, but you did, but they have the great business mind. Help them to get into business, empower them. And then above all else, I would say pray about your business. All right. If anything, this will be the first thing that you do. Pray about your business. Ask God to guide you and lead you and show you who to talk to, when to launch, how to brand your business. Because I mean, God is interested and he wants to get involved in everything that you do. I mean, he knows the best, and he knows the best, and he wants what's best for you. So we need to invite God in everything that we do. And I mean, with him on your side, I mean, you're a conqueror. You are a successful business person. So big ups to you guys. And I hope that you've learned something. And if there's anything that I've left and that I needed to talk about, please let's do comment. I mean, every time on this channel, it's a learning moment. Yes. So please do comment, do share as to many people as you can, subscribe and hit the notification button. All right then. Bye.